Simon & Schuster Audio and Grove Atlantic present
An unabridged recording of Stillwater by Tanya Scott. Narrated by Lloyd Allison-Young. For Nathan, Sam, and Mia. Prologue. He dropped to his knees by the dam, his hands squelching into the shallows as he pitched forwards. Two semicircles rippled out, disturbing the mirror-like surface and distorting his reflection. Blood and dirt patterned his face like crude prison tattoos, dots, teardrops, stripes. His matted hair hung around his shoulders, and a layer of dried mud stiffened his clothes. Cupping his hands, he dipped them into the quicksilver water, splashing it onto his face. The chill racked his body, but, spurred on by the cold, he scooped again and again, scrubbing at his face, smoothing his hair, wiping his neck. And then his hands. He scraped at his palms, digging in with his fingernails to remove the dried crusts of blood. He plunged his hands back into the water to rinse them, then staggered to his feet. Wrapping his arms around his chest, he tucked his frozen hands under his armpits for warmth, and stared blankly at the trees across the dam. Dense fog cloaked the forest, clinging to the straight, tall trunks of the ironbarks and hovering suspended over the sparse undergrowth. Grey dawn light filtered through. The silence was absolute, a solid wall. No birdsong, not a hint of wind. The trees held their breath, as still as death. Even the water on the leaves had arrested mid-drip, frozen by the wintry night. The dam's mirror reflected nothing but the white sky. He moved at last, leaving the dam behind to trudge past the wooden cabin on the narrow, tree-lined track. Overnight, the storm had turned it into a muddy river, carving deep crevices in the dirt. With each step, mud splashed to his knees, and he stumbled and slipped on the slick surface. The fog thickened as he descended, reducing visibility to an arm's length. At the end of the track, where it intersected with a broader road, a rusty wire gate stood open, choked in place with mud and leaf litter from the storm. He scraped it clear so he could drag the gate across the track, and with a huff of force and finality, he slammed it into place. The faded metal sign rattled against the wire. He paused, staring at the single word, Stillwater. Then he squared his shoulders and turned his back on the sign, on the foggy track, and the mess he'd left behind, and set off along the road.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?